Hello, Margarita here from the Conscious Wealth Institute, and today I have a productivity tip for you. And you know, it's very, very important, and particularly as solopreneurs, when we have so many things to do during our day to not just run our businesses, but market our businesses, deal with our clients, all of that kind of stuff, it can be very overwhelming. And we need to be as productive, efficient, and effective as possible. And it's really important that we continue to revise what we're doing to make sure that this is happening. Now, one of the biggest drains on our time, if we allow it to be, is email. Now, I don't know about you. If you've got one of those inboxes that is just overflowing and exploding with emails, it does one of two things. Actually, it does two things. It does, firstly, it can be an incredible drain on our time, because once you start looking for a particular email or you start scanning your emails, you could be there for hours. And if you start clicking on links, you could go down the rabbit hole of the internet surfing hole and just come out hours and hours later. You haven't achieved anything and you just don't know where the time went. The other thing it does is it just adds to our sense of overwhelm. Because we have so much to achieve, so many of us get overwhelmed with all the different things that we have to do, all the clients we have to deal with, all the marketing that we have to get done. There's just a lot to do. And if you look at your email inbox, and you know, I mean, there was a time where I had up to 8,000 unread emails in my inbox. It's ridiculous. And so many of us can have thousands at a time unread emails. And this just, I mean, I used to look at it and just my stomach would just churn. It's like, where do I even start? And what if there's something in there that I really need to read? So I have a little bit of a strategy for you today, and I can't actually claim ownership of this. I heard it from Kerwin Rae, who actually got it from Chris Farrell. But it's a great, great strategy that I wanted to share with you. So what Chris Farrell told Kerwin Rae in the beginning was, with your thousands of emails and unread emails, delete the whole lot. Now, if that freaks you out too much, then, because it kind of did freak me out a bit too much, I've got invoices and receipts in there. I've got access codes to products that I've bought and passwords to different sites that I've signed up to and become members of. And that just was like, whoa, I cannot delete all those emails because I'll lose everything. So I set aside 2 to 3 hours to quickly scan. And my idea was that I was not going to click on anything that was not important and critical. Unless it was critical, I didn't read the headline and go, oh, yeah, that looks interesting. No. This is specific to getting those critical emails out and filed where you need them. You can access them as really, really quickly. When you know that you need them, you know where to find them. So once you've taken out those critical emails, and it could take you half an hour, it might take you 2 hours, then delete everything else. Just get rid of it. You don't need it. You don't want it. You're never going to have time for it anyway. You didn't have time for it in the past. You won't have time for it in the future. Then, with incoming emails, the first thing you need to do is turn off your email during the day. How distracting is it when you've got those little pop-up messages going, you've received an email. Oh, that looks interesting. I'll just go and read that. And you're not getting anything done. And the stuff that you're supposed to be focusing on just gets pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And you can get to the end of the day and you've achieved nothing. So schedule time for your emails. It could be first thing in the morning, it could be last thing at night, it could be middle of the day. Obviously, if you're waiting for a critical email from a client or from a supplier or from a partner, business partner, then maybe you need to leave it on. But otherwise, shut it off. Schedule specific time to go through this system with your emails. Then when you do go to your emails, if you don't want to open it and read it, delete it straight away before you've even before you get past the headline. Just go, it's not important, I don't need to read it right now, get rid of it, okay? That's the first thing you need to do. The second thing you need to do is, if you do open an email after you've read it, if you don't need to do anything with it, then the next thing that you need to do is delete it straight away. So if there's nothing further to do with that email, get it out of your inbox, because it's just going to clog up your inbox and distract you later down the track. Again, you don't need that. If there is something that you need to do with an email, then do it straight away. So the second thing that you do is that you either delegate or take action, okay? So you delegate or take action on the email straight away, and then you can forget about it. So with this strategy, you need to have probably 20 to 30 minutes set aside at a time to do what you need to do with these emails. But then once that's done, that is finished with. If you don't need the email anymore, get rid of it. Go back to number 1, delete it. And then number 3, if you can't delete it, if you still need it, then you file it. You have specific folders set up that are very specific. You know where to find it when you need it. File it. That way your actual inbox, your immediate inbox, should be clear of all emails. Okay, so that's a strategy to deal with emails. It will do 2 things. It will cut down your overwhelm and that churning in your stomach that you get every time you look at your inbox, and it will make your time much more productive, effective and efficient. And if you're anything like me, you'll probably gain 2 to 3 hours of your day back, which can be spent doing things like marketing, getting clients, making money, and creating a more sustainable business and a sustainable future. Okay, so that's it for the productivity tip for today. I do hope you found that helpful. Go and do this. Set some time aside and do it, okay? It will actually help you greatly. That's it. Take care. See you in one of my next videos. Bye for now.